guys, welcome back to Front Seat Driver. My name is Jason. I'm here with John, and today we're going to tell you how he got this beautiful C5 Corvette for $90. All right, John, tell me how you got this beautiful C5 for a $90 investment.
Yeah, I followed the Horsepower Obsessed channel.
Yes, sir.
Here on the side of the car, Justin was doing a giveaway, and it was, you could enter by purchasing merchandise. So I needed some good Horsepower Obsessed merchandise, so yes. I purchased it, and I was the lucky winner. And in a million years, I wouldn't have thought that I would have won the car. So
yeah,
you hear about things like that in sweepstakes, but you never think it's going to be you. So
it never is me.
Yeah. So it's just kind of surreal, with entering and winning, and then getting to go up and pick up the car and meet Justin and support the channel. How was meeting Justin? Is he a cool dude? He is. He's absolutely cool. I mean, he's just as funny and just as energetic in person as you see on videos. He's absolutely knows his stuff about Corvettes, cars in general, and just a real enthusiast. And it's just a pleasure to meet him, to see Click Lewis, who also helped with the
Mike
and Mike Marazzo, and just amazing. And I got to go up to PA and spend the weekend there and see some sights at the same time with my wife. So
that's awesome.
Really complain. So
yes, and I can attest to Justin. I've known him for a few years now. He's been out to my house, super super guy. So I got to admit, I watch a lot of the videos, and I have my Horsepower Obsessed shirt. And real quick, I need to go ahead and mention that Justin's got a new giveaway coming up, and so I'm going to leave all of the information in the description down below. But it is a smoking crazy freaking Dodge Hellcat Challenger. It's insane. Red Eye. It's a red eye
with 1,400 horsepower.
That blows my mind. And that car is beautiful. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. That thing is sick. But so back to the C5. Man, he's done a lot of this stuff, and I will admit, I watched the videos because obviously he's my friend, I support my friends, but it really looks better in person than it did in the videos. I mean, I liked it in the videos, but man, seeing it in person is insane. This paint is so nice. But let's talk about some of the things that he did when he picked this car up, because it definitely wasn't in the condition then that it is now.
Right.
So I know one thing is he did the black diamond wheels. Those, with the Toyo tires look insane. And you own a C7, so we're going to talk about that in a little bit. We're going to go for a ride in this car, but he's done a lot of stuff to this car. One thing was obviously the black diamond wheels. He also did the side markers here are LED, and they look really good. So we're going to go ahead and have him light these up. Look at that. Again, it's not going to come across in the video as well as it looks in person. I can see it in the camera right now, and it looks okay. But in person, it looks really good.
Do these halo lights as well?
Yes.
They converted everything to LED. So
yes. See those? Those look really good. Again, sadly, it's not going to pick up on video. Right. It just doesn't. That's the downside. A lot of times, of video, you can't replicate sound. Right. You can't replicate some of the colors and the images, and but it looks so nice. But I really love these wheels. I couldn't tell if I liked them in the videos. I was like, I could go either way on those, but seeing them in person, they look amazing. But look at these front lights. Again, they're not gonna pick up. I'm looking at it right now. Can you see inside the grille right there? That looks so good. And the headlights have been redone as well.
Yeah, those are all LED.
LED looks so good. And I love the pop-up. I love pop-up headlights. Oh yeah, look at your turn signal. Love it. Sequential lights, so nice. And what did you say, what was the color of green that this is?
It is bowling green metallic.
Bowling green metallic, man.
And that is not easy to come across. Corvette World's only have one of those in 5 years I've been here.
Holy cow. So this is a very rare, limited color. They have not had but one in 5 years.
2000 and 2001, and I know for the 2000 year model, they made 50,000 Corvette C5s, and they made like 1,200 in this color.
Nice.
And then they did 895 in 2001, and that was it.
That was so. It was a 2-year color.
2-year color.
Wow. Yes, I swear I remember this color from when I was a kid. I'm almost sure this is the one, and I loved it. I still love it. It hasn't changed. So let's take a look at the interior real quick. One thing that Justin did was he replaced the exterior of the seats, and it's Corvette America Top Flight Automotive Seat reskins. So, John, tell me a little bit about what he did.
Yeah, so they took the seats out. They put new padding in it to make sure that it was firm and new, and then they put the new leather skins on it and then put them back in. So,
and man,
very, very comfortable.
Look at this. It looks amazing. Now, you did say, too, that they changed it so that there's
this. Yeah, this in the original seat in Justin's videos, this was just all tan all the way up, and now they've got more of the sports seat. And all they did was just put the right insert in and the right cover to leave that gap.
I think it looks amazing, and they look super comfortable. Are they comfortable?
They are.
They look really comfortable. So we'll take that out. We'll go for a ride in a little bit, but let's check out the interior, man. This thing is super nice, and it wasn't completely nice. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't as nice as it is now when Justin picked it up. But obviously, he did a lot of things to this car. And it looked, oh, and it is a removable. Why did I forget this? I keep thinking, I guess it's the Z06 on the C5. If I remember correctly, it's a fixed top. It's not a target top. Yep. See, I love that. One other thing that Justin did, let's go back to the outside real quick, is he put the Borla Attack exhaust on here. I remember that video, and I remember watching him do it. And I love the little chrome badging, which I remember him saying you can't really see it unless you're maybe behind him down a little ways, but that looks really good. And I remember the other ones, like most C5s, are crooked, and he was able to get this so that it is now nice and straight. So that looks so good. Still got the stickers on there, so everybody, I'm sure everybody that watches my channel is already subscribed to Horsepower Obsessed. If you're not, you need to, because he is a really good guy, does great videos, great friend of mine. So it's so cool that you live here, because I never expected to ever see this car in person, because I knew he was going to give it away. So even if I go out to PA and stay a few days, which we've negotiated maybe doing that as well, I wasn't going to see it because it was already going to be gone, and boom, you live here.
I follow all of your channels, and the fact that I want it and I'm able to show it to everybody here, in Texas and video on your channel is awesome. So.
Yeah, see, I love it, and now I need to win the Dodge. What is it, Dodge? Challenger Hellcat Red Eye. Yes, I need to win that, and we'll have both of them here, and then Justin can come down and see all his old cars. I don't know where his C8 is, but maybe we move that guy to Houston. I don't live in Houston. I live in Dallas area, but I used to live in Houston. Didn't like it, too humid. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this segment. Let's jump in the car and go for a ride. This will be my first ride ever. I have never even ridden in a C5. I know that's embarrassing and that's sad, but this is gonna be my maiden voyage in a C5, so let's go out and take it for a ride right now. All right, guys, man, I almost forgot one of the most important parts under the hood. Oh my goodness, how could you forget all this carbon fiber? This is AMT Custom Designs engine dress up, and oh my goodness, look at all this carbon fiber.
I mean,
such
and the
exquisite.
Painted bowling green to match.
Yes.
The green lettering, I mean, it's just unique.
All of the detail is there.
Unique and custom to this vehicle,
So and look at the cold air intake. Oh, man. One other thing, too. Same company, the custom door sills, Corvette. So I'm going to leave links to all of this stuff from Justin's videos down in the description. So if people are interested in getting more detail and things like that of these, you could go check out those videos. But man, and was there something he did back here? It seems like I vaguely remember a video, or maybe he just cleaned it because it was. Yes, because this thing was, I think if I remember correctly, was pretty dirty. Because I mean, what year is this again?
2000.
So 2000. So this thing's working on 22 years, and man, they did a good job. So the last thing that I was going to mention about the exterior, which I also forgot, and to me one of the most important things, is the front clip. Basically, the front area all has Expel installed on it, and of course I'm a big believer in Expel. I've had both of the Lamborghini, my C7 Grand Sport, my Z06, all of them have Expel. And also, it's got the Expel Fusion ceramic coating. I mean, look at the shine on this. And now this I know for a fact comes through on the camera. I mean, look at that. This stuff is amazing. I also have my car ceramic coated because, in my opinion, you have to. You just do. I mean, if you want to make it easy to clean, there's nothing better than ceramic coating. I love it. I would never not have my car ceramic coated. Okay. All that said, I think we're finally done. Let's go for a ride. Oh, look at that ceramic matrix gray. I like that. This thing, now the first thing I will say I notice about this car is the turning radius is not what ours is in the C7s. So this car, it's so amazing because it's so nice for being basically 20 years old.
It's almost 22.
22, that's right.
I think Justin said it was manufactured in either late 99.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I know we don't really have the air on because it's been kind of cold out here. Ooh, it's got good power still.
You can get on it, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, and that Borla sounds really good in here. So what are some of the differences that you've noticed in this over your C7?
The C7, I like the seats in here feel a little bit wider, like you have a little more room.
Yeah.
And although you don't have the bolstering where it holds you in, I find it's a little refreshing just on a daily drive not to be hugged into the seat.
Right.
So, and you know, I love the C7, but I think I have just as much fun, if not a little more, driving this one. Right. So.
Well, yeah, the only thing I said, so I mean, I haven't driven very far, but the one thing I've noticed, just that turning radius is not quite what it is in the C7. So does the air conditioner work pretty good on a 20-year-old car?
It does. It blows cold. The heater works great.
Yeah.
As Justin had said before, all the LED, all the lighting and all the control instrument cluster, it all works.
Exactly.
And nothing's rubbed off. So.
One thing I can tell you that is a big difference in this, oh, and I love that sound, is the visibility is significantly better in here than it is on the C7. Looking out the back window, I can actually see stuff. When I look out the back window on the C7, it's a lot tougher. Mm-hmm. So your visibility is so good. I'm just kind of blown away by that. I didn't expect it. My wife's Camaro, worst visibility ever. The C7 isn't great. It's not terrible, but it's not great, but yeah. So do you remember how many horsepower this has?
I think it's 350.
350, okay. Yeah, it's funny though too, what, was considered good horsepower back in the day compared to now. I don't know. So I noticed this still has some squeaking in it. I wonder if you could put, I know there's like some lubricant or something that you can use.
I think what I need to do is where the latch, where you shut the latches, yes. There's 2 bolts that you can undo and it's got a little bit of adjustment. I need to push it down so when you latch it, it sucks it tighter.
Gotcha.
And I think that'll probably fix it and lubricate it as well.
Yeah. I know I'm technically, you and I, both of the C7s are supposed to, let's see, there comes a motorcycle here. I guess he slowed down, but we're supposed to be doing that with the C7 tops as well. I haven't, but you are supposed to.
I did, and I can't remember the product. I went and did some research, and it's not just the standard 3M. I think it's a German product.
Yeah.
And it does phenomenal. Like you just literally, it's got an applicator like shoe polish, and you just push it and you just rub it, and it massages it right in, and you're good. So I did the whole doors and everything.
Yeah, I do need to do that. I have not. I know people are like, well, you need to do that. I know, I get it.
if you wait an extra year, so it's not going to hurt. But if you wait 4 or 5 years, it's going to start drying out.
Yes, and my car is a 17. So what year is yours?
17.
So okay, so what color is? Oh, Watkins Glen. We know that.
Yeah.
We've discussed it. Yeah, I love the color.
Yeah, I love the blue interior that you had on your Grand Sport.
That was the whole reason I bought that particular one. Is I just love that blue interior and that was the selling point for me. I was like, that's the whole thing, And I love the Watkins Glen. In the sunlight, it was insane how much spec that just caught your eyes. Just it was explosive.
When I got mine, it was blacked out, so all the emblems were blacked out, and then I bought the bow ties that Justin had from Blackout Tinting, and it just, that little subtle piece made a huge difference.
Yep. Which we have to mention is Blackout did the Expel as we get on it.
Yep.
Love the sound. Still sounds so good.
It sounds amazing.
It does. But Blackout did the ceramic coating and the Expel on this car, so I'm planning on getting my Z06 at Click Lewis with Mike, and I'm going to have it shipped, or I'll probably just drive it up to Blackout Tinting and have them go ahead and do the Expel and the ceramic coating while I'm up there, and then just stay with Justin for a few days or whatever. Go make videos, go drive around. I mentioned to you the other day because there are some townhomes that are about 1.5 to 2 minutes away from Corvette World, and we're roofing them all. And every time I'm out checking the jobs, I have to come by Corvette World. It's like my second home. Right. I do so many videos there because it's just convenient. I'm already in the area. Plus, people like to see the information from Corvette World, so might as well, you know, what do they have, what's available, and what are the prices and things like that. So, it's definitely a fun place. So it's your second time? How many times have you been to Corvette? I know
I've probably been 4 or 5.
Okay.
So, you know, I've lived in the area forever, but I've just never, I always passed by it.
Yeah.
And then I looked online, they didn't have the Watkins color I wanted when I was buying the C7. So, but the next one, if there is a next one, because of these two, I'll definitely buy it from Corvette World.
Yeah, I did. It was a great experience, and they're all such good people. And you know, a lot of people are like, "Oh, their cars are expensive." They're really not in the market, and they're not a GM representative company, so they're not getting allocation. So they pay what the market is because that's the only way they can get them.
And I remember, in not just your videos, but everybody that shoots at Corvette World, they don't mark them up very much.
They do not.
They move so much volume of them that they don't need to.
Yes, and you know, I know that because I saw the markup they had on my car when I sold them, you know, my Grand Sport, when I bought this Z06 from them, and I saw the markup and I was like, oh, it's meager. You know, I mean, it wasn't anything crazy. So, man, I really like this thing. It drives so good. You're gonna drive this daily?
No, it's still a weekender, but in the winter time, because I'll store the C7 because of the summer tires. Right. Now I can drive this. So. Yeah. See, and I grew up. That's my era, was the '70s Corvette, and so my favorite was the '78 Indianapolis pace car. Was I just loved the pace car. Depends on which gear you get in, but when it kicks it all the way down, it'll slam you in the seat for 350 horsepower. See, and I would love this especially if it was a manual. Oh my goodness, this thing would be insane. I mean, I love it the way it is, but cherry on top. My '98 Camaro was the same LS1 6-speed, and and when I get stuck in traffic, my clutch foot would always just be hurting. Yes. So, oh, I know. You know, you stop and start all the time. Exactly. Well, I think that's going to do it for this part of this video, man. And I'm looking forward to us doing a lot more stuff together. Definitely some car shows and different things like that. The cars and coffees that we have here. And I'm literally, honestly, I kid you not, the absolute worst ever at parking in reverse. No, there's nobody here. So. Yeah, so that's why I'm not as concerned. But yeah, you should see me parking my C7. It is ugly. It is terrible. But anyway, everybody, that's going to do it. If you like this video, like, subscribe, all that great stuff. I never think about that. I should say it more, but I generally don't. But also check out Justin from Horsepower Obsessed. I'm sure most of you guys already know him, but if you haven't, you definitely got to subscribe to his channel. Great friend of mine. You guys should be seeing John a lot more, his cars a lot more. Anyway, have a great day. Have a great week. Peace.